More college and university leaders are planning to require students to be fully vaccinated against COVID-19 before returning to campus. Among them, Cornell University, Rutgers University, Nova Southeastern University, Fort Lewis College in Durango, Colorado, and St. Edward's University in Austin, Texas. Dr. Fred Cam, medical director with Auburn University, is weighing in on the decision. Thank you for being here, Dr. Cam. Do you think COVID vaccines should be mandatory at all colleges and universities before students return this fall?
I don't think that they have to be mandatory, but I definitely think they should be highly encouraged.
Are there talks of COVID vaccines being mandatory for students at Auburn?
So we've had the discussion, but at this point in time, it's highly unlikely that we will require it to be mandatory at Auburn.
How would school leaders implement that?
Well, a lot of private schools will do it. Certain states, being a state institution, if you require a vaccine, we need action by the state legislature. And so it will require that it comes from Montgomery.
Dr. Cam, do you think there should be any exceptions for religious reasons, for example, or people with underlying medical conditions who have had a reaction to a prior vaccine?
The answer is yes. I think you always have to have some exceptions. Once people meet those criteria, then they should be exempted.
Which vaccines are currently required at Auburn?
Presently, just the measles vaccine is the only required vaccine at Auburn.
Have university leaders there decided on a plan for the fall in regards to masks and classroom capacity?
So we are in active discussions regarding that. I've given my opinion on the usage of masks, and so that's all that's being discussed right now actively.
Okay, thank you so much for your time, Dr. Cam. We sure appreciate it. Now, we received a statement from the University of Alabama system on mandatory vaccinations. It says, at this time, there is no mandate planned for the fall 2021 semester. However, school officials do encourage all students, faculty, and staff to get vaccinated. Governor Ron DeSantis has been outspoken against mandatory COVID vaccinations in Florida, saying he won't allow it at private or public universities. The Florida Governor's Board, head of the State University of Florida system, tells us that it's up to each university to decide a mandate. As of now, the only formal statement we've received from the Florida system is that the Board of Governors encourages members of all 12 universities' staff, faculty, and students to get vaccinated.